Don't fucking murder me. How about that? Huh? Hey, how about you don't fucking murder me?
Hey, fuck you, don't murder me.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Trying to murder me. Hey, don't do that.
Hey, don't you do that. Don't you murder me. Don't you, stop it. Don't you dare. Don't fucking do it. Hey, what's happening? Hey, welcome to a brand new episode of Play Dead, acoustic style. You like that, don't you? Yeah, you do. You simple bitch. You're so easy to please, right? Welcome. Hey, what's up? I'm Davey, as always. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified when we drop stuff. We drop like 20 hours of content a week. It's pretty insane, our output. Will we be able to keep it up? Probably not. Probably not. But we're going to do it until it kills us, right? That's what we got to do. Cool. Today, we're going to be learning the old Dire Wolf from the old Reckoning, right? So Dire Wolf was written 1969, 1970 by old Robert Hunter, Jerry Garcia, right? They were living together in San Francisco at the time, and really interesting. So Robert was up late one night watching Hound of the Baskervilles, as one is wont to do, with Mountain Girl, Jerry's wife at the time. And so they were watching it, and he went to bed, and he dreamed. He had a dream, right? He dreamed that he was, dealing with an old dire wolf, a hound, if you will. Big old hound, a beast, right? And he had that dream, and he woke up, and he wrote this song in like 5 minutes. He had the lyrics written in like 5 minutes. As far as the verses. As far as the chorus goes, the Zodiac Killer was really big, like around the time, not big as in like popular, but big as in he was murdering people in 68, 69. And when Robert Hunter would go on walks at night, he would think to himself and hum to himself, "Don't murder me. Please don't murder me." Right? I always thought that was interesting. I had always heard that it was Jerry that did that, but what I just read said it was Robert. So either or, that's where it comes from, right? I always thought that was super interesting. And a funny tidbit about it, that day when Robert wrote it, he brought the lyrics to Jerry, and Jerry looked at him and sat him down and continued to watch TV. And Robert was like, "I don't live here for your sweet temper. I live here to write songs." I thought that was hilarious. Just popping off at the mouth at Jerry. I think it's funny. That just reminds me of me and Toby's relationship. But that's just me. So this is what this song looks like. It's a bit. So we're going to do it in chunks, right? Because the progression kind of changes a little bit while you're doing it. So you've got your intro, because we're going to be learning the Reckoning version, right? Don't even worry about it, okay? So you've got your intro. You've got verse 1 and chorus 1 and 2, right? So this is the same. This is the chord progression for the first verse and the first two choruses. Right? We're just going to roll through them at the same time because they kind of just fall into each other. So then you've got verse 2, right? Then you've got, what is that? What is that? Is that a bridge? And then we've got chorus 3, and then you've got an outro lick. It's not that big of a deal. We're going to try to bust this out, right? It's not going to be too bad. Not going to be too bad. Not going to be too bad. I promise. Okay, I'm not going to murder you with it. I'm not going to murder your butthole with this song. It's going to be pretty easy on your butthole, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to get into this intro, ladies and boys and ladies, lady boys, right? I don't care what you are. It's time to learn some music. Stop talking to me. All right, guys and gals. This is what your intro looks like, right? It's the one you hear on Reckoning. I don't know if it's going to be 100% accurate because like this one was giving me just a tad bit of trouble, but it's going to be enough for you to get your groove on, right, Stella? Get it back, at least. Take it back. Take back your life. It's all about you, you know? It's all about how you interact with the world, so don't be a dick, okay? So listen, and then we will. All right, it's not so crazy, right? What we're going to do is we're going to start on the B string. We're going to start from the first fret, right? Like we're coming from a C or an F, right? So you would go. So we're we're gonna go 1, 1, open, and then we're gonna go 2nd fret on the G string to open. Cool? And then we're gonna do a double stop slide up. We're gonna slide from the 1st or 2nd fret, dealer's choice. We're gonna slide from that to the 4th fret on the G string, and then we're gonna hit the 3rd fret on the high E string, right? Cool? Not too bad, right? Here's the weird part. We're gonna hit a 5 on the high E string. We're gonna go to a 3 on the high E string. Then we're gonna hit the 5th fret on the B string, and then we're gonna hit the 5th fret on the E string again. And then we're going to hit 5, 3 on the B string, and then we're going to hit 5 on the G string, 2 on the G string, open on the G string, right? So it'd be... Right? So this all kind of happens pretty fast, right? Cool? Right? So that's the first part, and then we're going to hit this. We're going to hit a 1st fret to slide up to that 2nd fret on the D string. So I was on the wrong string, fellas. And then we're going to hit the open G again. And then we're going to hit a 2 pull off to open on that D string. Then we're going to hit the 3rd fret on the A string. Right? Sorry. Just waking up into my waking life. I've been alive and awake for a while now, but I'm just now coming back into my body. So, you know, how did I get here? That's what it's going to sound like, all right? So we'll go through it slow. That's that kind of like bluesy kind of country slide. And then we're going to hit this lead in, right? So it's... And then it's 3, 3, 2, open on the A string. And then you're going to hit the 3rd fret on the E string to get that G, which then leads you into your verse, right? So that's what we're going to do, right? We're going to move on into the verse 1 and chorus 1 and 2, right? Let's do it, baby!
In the timbers of Venerio, the wolves are running around. The winnow.
Hey, what's happening? Welcome to the verses. This is what that verse and chorus 1 and 2 look like. Super simple. We're just going to run through it together, right? We're going to do them all together, in a chunk, together. Unity, right? So here we go. Listen, and then we will do it, because that's how this works. Instruction for your brain, right? Okay. Nose a little itchy. Go! In the timbers of Venerio, the wolves are running round. Winter was so hard and cold, it froze 10 feet beneath the ground. But don't murder me, I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. All right, guys, so how we're going to start? We're going to start on that, because that little lead-in line is before, like, every verse. Because they all start on... There's always going to be a walk down into the verse, whether it be... Or... Right? We're going to either walk up to G, walk down to G, or walk down to A minor. Right? So, what we're going to do is we're going to walk down into G. In the timbers of Venerio, the wolves are running round. So that's a G to a B flat to an F, right? So you're gonna start on G. And the timbers of Venerio to B flat. The wolves are running to F. You're gonna stay on F. The winter was so hard and cold, it froze 10 feet neath the ground. I like to do that step up to F sharp to G. You don't have to, right? You can just go from F to G, but I like to give it that nice little, like it brings some more intensity, right? You get that passing tone in there, and it just brings you up to it, right? So, timbers of Venerio, the wolves are running around. Winter was so hard and cold, it froze 10 feet neath the ground. And like, you hit that G again, but don't murder. And on me, you're gonna hit an F. Don't murder me. To G, I beg of you, don't murder me. So there's this weird little thing. There's that C with an asterisk. And from what I've been able to find, that's a C augmented. And from what I saw, that's kind of what you're going to be doing. You're going to be murder me. Right? So be like, don't murder me. F to G, I beg of C. C augmented C, F. It's just a little passing thing. Murder me. It's on murder. You're going C augmented to C, F. Right? Murder me. Murder me. Cool? So. Don't murder me. To G, I beg of you, don't murder me. Right? Then we're going to go up to G. Please. To F, don't murder me. To C, right? Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please, don't murder me. And that leads you into verse 2, which has a slightly different chord progression. And we're going to get into that now, okay? So let's go!
I sat down to my supper. 'Twas a bottle of red whiskey.
All right, hello and welcome to verse 2 / some other stuff. All right, but here we go. So verse 2 looks like this, right? So it's, listen and we will. I sat down to my supper, 'twas a bottle of red whiskey. I said my prayers and went to bed. That's the last they saw of me. Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. All right, so not too bad, right? So what it's going to be is you're going to start on a G, so you're going to do that same. I sat down to my supper, 'twas a bottle of red whiskey. So you're kind of going to that B flat earlier, right? So sat down to my supper, B flat down on F. Right, and you're going to stay on F. And I went to bed, that's the last they saw of me. You're going to hit a C, it's the last they, and you're going to hit a walk down, saw of, the last they saw of me, the last they saw. Saw is going to go to a B, right? B root. So you can do like a C over B. Last they saw of me. Shit. So that walk down is pretty fast, right? I'm even losing it. So it's the last they saw of me. So last they saw of, and you're going to go to B flat. Last they saw of me. And on me, you're going to go to an A minor. I'm sorry, it's going to take you a second. It took me a second. Still taking me a second. Still going to be a while before I figure this out, okay? Last they saw of me, don't murder me. So you're going to go back up to that G, right, for that chorus. So you're going to hit that A minor. Last they saw of me, don't murder me. To F, I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. Right, and so this is going to lead us into, you've got a different walk down after that chorus, right? It's that same walk down we just learned within that verse, right? It's that C, C over B flat, A minor. Right, and that's going to lead us into the next one. Okay, so here we go.
When I awoke the dial, 600 pounds of sin.
All right, everybody, welcome to the old bridge, right? Bridge hat, bridge cap. I don't know, man. I'm just flailing. I'm just drowning out at sea. You know how it goes. Okay. The wolf came in, I got my cards. We sat down for a game. Cut my deck to the queen of spades, but the cards were all the same. Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're starting on that A minor, right? So you're gonna do that walk down. Right, we're gonna start on that A minor. So the wolf came in to G, I got my cards. We sat down for a game. That's C, B flat F. Right? You're gonna stay on F. Cut my deck to the queen of spades, but the cards were all the same. Cool? So now we've got bridge, chorus 3. We're going to go into the third chorus from this bridge, right? So let's go over that again. So, the wolf came in, I got my cards. We sat down for a game. C, B flat F, stay on F. Cut my deck to the queen of spades, but the cards were all the same. Don't murder me. To G, I beg of, now this is where it's different. C, E7, A minor. You don't murder me. Now we're back to G. Please, to F down to C. Right, we'll do that again. Don't murder me. I beg of you, don't murder me. Please don't murder me. Right? Not too bad, not too shabby. Okay? So that is, all intents and purposes, that's the whole song. So you've got another bridge, you've got another verse, and you've got two choruses, right? And then it's going to lead you to this outro. So this is the outro lick, okay? All right, so how that's going to happen is open 2 3 on the D string to open on the G string, right? 1 2 3 4, open 2 3, open. And then we're going to hit open 2, then we're going to go to the B string, open 1. So right? Ba da 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 ba da ba ba. You're gonna hit an open B, and then a C. Right? And that's your song. That's Dire Wolf, everybody. So now what we're gonna do is I've got my loop set up here of just a verse and a chorus. So we're gonna go with the I kind of mixed it up. I did a verse 1 mixed with a chorus 2. So it's kind of like the ending of the song. It's kind of like that last verse and last chorus of the song. So we'll do that. You're going to jam in kind of like C major, right? So let's do that. Okay. I hope that was okay. It's just to give you some ideas, right? It's not supposed to be perfect. It's just to give you some ideas of what you can do, not what you should do, right? You decide that for yourself, right? And please decide for yourself to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. Also decide to go check out our Patreon. We've got so much stuff over there. We are drowning in bills and debt. Help, right? Go join the Patreon so you can donate to us, help us keep the lights on, literally, right? Literally, this is the only job we have, and literally we're drowning in debt. Whatever, you do with that what you will. Join the Patreon. You know, $2 is cool. $5 is where you get the good shit, right? $5, $20, that's where all the good stuff is, right? Flashback flicks, where we watch movies with you guys every month. You know, Drinking a Joint Too Many, which is our extra gross podcast where we show stuff we cannot show on YouTube and will not show on YouTube. We won't do it. We just won't do it, okay? There's also Hot Shit, which is a game show where we watch music videos popular during the day, like our time, the age that we live in, right? And we rate them, whether they are hot shit or not shit, right? There's also Rock My Soul, the show, the only show where you listen to Grateful Dead songs and break them down line by line. Talk about the lyrics, you know? Also, we have so much merch. Go check out our merch site. That's another way you can help. Realbird.company.site. Realbird is our entertainment company. It's what everything falls under, right? This whole channel is part of Real Bird Entertainment. That's our merch store. Go check it out. There's bunches of cool stuff. Also, you know what? If you want to, you can just straight donate to our pockets. That's the way to literally throw money at me, you know, whatever helps, right? We're a young channel. We're just trying to make it work. So anything that you guys can do to help, $1, 50 cents. It helps a lot. I don't care. I'm just trying to feed myself, you know? Also, please come back. You know, just keep checking these out. That also helps. Share it around. That also helps everything so much. We love you guys more than anything. You guys are the world to us. It is amazing, the feedback that we get and the ability that we have to make this kind of music for you guys, make this content for you guys. Please check out our podcast, everything that we do. Just go check it out, okay? And remember to be good. Be good to each other. Don't be a dick. Golden rule. Don't be a dick, right? You don't have to be, just be decent. You don't have to be a good guy. You don't have to be a bad guy. Just don't be a dick, right? Just do that for me, okay? I love you all. Mwah. Don't murder nobody, okay?